Well, I'm just happy this issue's finally getting the attention it deserves. For me, this started a long time ago when I was a junior associate at a city law firm, and I learned at that time that female associates spent half the time at the firm as male associates, and that's stuck with me ever since. And the pledge, with its commitment towards mentoring and developing women, will go a long way to helping us retain women in the field. But it wasn't really until I started reading the impressive research that has gone into determining that diverse groups produce better outcomes that I realized that, in fact, we are doing our clients a serious disservice by not ensuring that we give them gender-balanced legal teams and gender-balanced lists of arbitrators. Having researched and written on this topic for many years now, I've actually come to the conclusion that the biggest hurdle in appointing women who make it through to the senior ranks to be considered as arbitrators is implicit bias, unconscious bias. And the good news is that studies have shown that if you are simply aware of this unconscious bias against appointing a particular diverse candidate, you can easily act to counteract it. And so I'm hopeful that the simple existence of the pledge and raising awareness of it will go a long way to address the issue. Prior to the early 2010s, nobody was monitoring gender diversity statistics in arbitration. And one of the key tenets of the pledge is to monitor statistics in a more open manner and to publish them. And I think this is going to be very important in terms of developing a baseline from which we can, I hope, see progress. For me, the pledge sparks a conversation and it raises awareness of an issue. And so basically how I'm going to implement it is by talking about it and by making sure people are aware of it. For me, the name of the pledge is absolutely key. It is called the Equal Representation in Arbitration. And when people tell me fair representation, equal representation will come with time, and I want to shock them, I talk about my favorite statistic, which is if we carry on making women partners at the rate we were making them in 2006, we will not have parity until 2115. Back in 2010, when I first published on this, there was very little available information as to the gender composition of arbitration tribunals. And after a great deal of research, I was able to conclude that what I term my best estimate of the percentage of women being appointed to tribunals was 6%. Now, things have improved since then, and the current statistics for 2015 show that an average is around 15% of women being appointed to arbitration tribunals, but this is still a long way from equal representation.